Hello, class. In the previous video, we were trying to solve a problem which has a user choice. We wanted to prevent the user from entering a number that would damage or would cause the program not to be able to compute the square root of a number. As we know, square roots of negative numbers are undefined or imaginary numbers, and at this point, we're not we're only interested in calculating real numbers. So we added another option in the program so that if the user enters a number less than 0, the program will display a warning message. We graphically demonstrated this by looking at the flowchart, saying that if the user enters a number that is good, then it will perform the calculation. If the user enters a number that's not good, then it will display a warning. So we have two choices depending upon what the user inputs into the program. Now we're going to learn how to write this using C language. I went to the previous project and I copied the information to save time, because actually most programming deals with modifying or upgrading previous programs. We have already agreed that this is the standard format for most programs, and most of the time we upgrade this program to include more functions. In this program, we're still using two numbers, the number that the user enters from the keyboard, as well as the number that's calculated. However, after the user reads the number, we need to perform a test before we can do this calculation. In C language, we have a control statement called if, and we can check to see if a number is greater than or equal to 0 by using this expression. If it's true, then we would like to execute a particular statement. If it's not true, we have a command in C language that goes with or pairs with the if for false conditions, and we will execute any statements between these brackets if it's false. In this example, if the number is greater than or equal to 2, we would like to proceed to go through with the calculation and to actually print the results on the screen. So I will simply move that into this space. So to summarize this step, if this condition is true, for example, if the user enters a number like 5, well, 5 is greater than 0. Therefore, it will it will calculate the square root and print the results on the screen as before. However, suppose the user enters a number such as -5, then this becomes false, which means we should do something in this part. And in this part, we would like to print a message to the user indicating that the number entered not valid. So in C language, you can see that it has options for allowing you to have choices in your program depending upon the condition before that choice. In this example here, the condition depends upon what the user enters will determine whether these two statements will be executed or whether this warning message will be executed. Let's demonstrate this program. Here, I will enter a valid number like 100, and the program proceeds to take the square root of that 100. Now, I will run the program again, but this time I will put in a number that's not valid, and the program displays our warning message as expected. So now you have experience with writing programs that can deliver two separate options depending upon whether our condition that we select is true or false. Thank you.